Welcome back to the Better Than Yesterday podcast / YouTube, where we objectively give you information, motivation, and realness. 5 topics. Today is Friday, April 17, 2020, episode 170. First topic. Now, through all of this, I really feel that our healthcare system has been cheated a little bit. I feel like they need to be revamped in a way where they need to be able to handle an emergency or a pandemic. I think the healthcare system was bombarded with some stuff. Now I know this is unusual times and this isn't the normal day to day. But for those people I know in healthcare, I've been told different stories why they didn't have all their equipment. You read all these different articles, you hear all these different news sources. They just didn't have the right PPE. They didn't have the right this. They weren't provided with that. I think they need to go through plans of our healthcare systems and try to create as much communication where they got everything they need moving forward, just in case something like this happens again. So shout out to the healthcare workers. That is kind of like the front lines. I mean, just like when, we had our other things like war and stuff like that, that was the front lines. They somewhere putting their lives at risk, essentially, every day with, people coming in with COVID-19, scared, fear. But I just think they needed to be supplied just a little bit more. Again, I have close family members, in particular, who work in the healthcare system. So, yeah, I just think as a nation, we need to sit down, see what we need to do. How can we help them to better be prepared just in case something like this happens again? Topic 2. Why don't we have online voting? It's weird to me. We have so many things that are so secure. I mean, you can set up loans. You got your bank accounts. It's just so many different things. You can buy things online, of course. Applications, it's just so many things you can do online, and we don't have voting online. We cannot. It cannot be that tough of a system. It can't be not that barbaric where we can't stop online hackers. I mean, because from what you hear, I'm not sure if I'm in the camp of that, but a lot of people believe that the election was rigged by Russia through cyber attacks and stuff like that. So with that system we got, that's not even working. I feel like maybe we could have a more secure online system. That way people don't have to leave the house. I think a lot more people will vote if we had online voting. It would be more of an accurate thing. It's kind of like a chore for someone to get up. They got to go to work, do this and that with the kids, and then they got to make sure they make time to do that. Now, I know it's our right. It's our privilege to go vote. So we all go do that anyway. We make it happen. But in the same token, it would be so much easier to pull out your smartphone and just go vote. So, yeah, I just think that's something we should look into in the future. How long are we going to have to keep going down the ballots and all that, So, this is just my opinion. Topic 3. Let's discuss a word that I've seen. I'm 33 years old. I'm going to talk about my age here. And growing up, the word bitch, and I'm being a little graphic here, that word... It used to be like, if somebody said that to you, that was fighting words. That was, I don't know. I mean, it caused riot. It caused ruckus. It caused people to really get into it and to really be going at each other's necks and stuff like that. But now what I've seen in the last few years is become synthesized. It become a word where people just say, now I still don't use it because just the way I was raised. For one, I would never call a woman that. I just, not ever like that, what I'm saying? Just coming directly at her, calling, I would say somebody might be bitching or something like that, or nagging would be a better word to use. But as far as in just directly calling someone that, I wouldn't do that. But the fact of the matter, that word is extreme to me still. And now, like I said, it's synthesized. You can see it. So many people use it. They say it. Nobody cares. Ha, funny. It's just weird how words can change like that. It doesn't bother me. If somebody calls me that, I'm not about to get in no fight or nothing like that. I'm just not built like that. It's all about if you touch me or not. But yeah, it's crazy to see words change like that. I don't know if anybody else remember that growing up, but I just know if you said that word to a woman, she would send her brothers over, beat your behind. She would try to fight you or whatever. your family will be disappointed in you. But now it's just said, just boop, out, just BB, it's just said, and it's just weird to me. And it just came to my mind. I saw someone use it, and it was just like the person who replied, I was like, yeah, I know I am, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whoa, what happened to people defending themselves from that word? But anyway, just something to look into it and see. Topic 4. Look, man, I'm very sympathetic, essentially empathetic, because the younger generation, man, they're getting screwed through all of this. I know a lot of the older people, including myself, say stay home, social distance, suggest that, like I said, as you get older, you get more responsible. You live life. That's the point I'm about to make. We've lived life. I party. I want to do some traveling once the money's set, but really for me, a lot of goals that I really want to do, it ain't got nothing to do with vacations. It's helping, it's extending to the community, providing, helping. Those are stuff that really gets me going and stuff like that. So vacationing to Vegas and stuff, I don't care. I've been to Cali, I love that, whatever. Point I'm trying to make here is, the older generation is yelling at the younger generation about, they're not listening, blah, 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 stop this and that. And for me, I have an issue with it because even though I'm a little older and you don't have to tell me to social distance, and I do exactly what I'm told when it comes to that, you got to put yourself in their shoes. What point in my 20s or my late teens that I was told that I couldn't go to school, I couldn't go out to gatherings, I couldn't do anything on a vacation, even if I had money or not. There was no point in my life, and anybody older than me, or where we had to just shut down and do nothing. You're messing with the kids' mentals and everything. You got the school kids who can't go to school and see their friends, can't go to sporting events. This was like in the middle of basketball season for them. They got the summer leagues coming up. They got, the exams and things like that. Graduation, prom, all of those things that they're just out of. And all the older generation and everybody older than them is telling them, oh, y'all just need to listen. That's messed up. I just think they're going through something here, and they're going stir crazy. I have a child who's his birthday is in a couple weeks, and I feel bad for the kids because we can't do the thing. Hopefully they let the bands up, but even still things will be changed for a little bit. So it's just like we can't be yelling at. We got to be more empathetic, yes, because we were all younger and had a little point in our life. Most of us, I should say, some people out there, they didn't do much anyway, but most of us had a point in our life where we got to go out and do this. And you, like I said, you're telling these kids, the younger generation, to just stop. You don't get to go to the mall. You don't get to do nothing. You don't get to take your summer spring break, your summer. That sucks. You know what I'm saying? And that's not, and again, this is one of those situations where it does not even affect me. My son's sort of affected. He doesn't get to see his friend in school, but he still has a lot of life to live. But what about that 25-year-old? I mean, they do too, but it's just stir craziness to it all. Just making them just sit there and do nothing. And I just think, we got to give them a little leeway. We got to give them a pass. What brought this up was that Dak Prescott thing. And he had a little gathering. So it's conflicting reports, but I mean, the guy's like 24, 25, something like that. I think he was mid late 20s or whatever. But I mean, come on, man, just think about it when you were at that age. If you're not already, past that age. But that's just something, man. I'm just thinking about for the kids. All right, final topic: social media parenting. So I probably stole this from my should I say that? Yeah, I'm saying. Probably stole this from my ex-wife. There's a situation where people don't really do what they're supposed to when it comes to their kids. And that for me, that's I always take that personally or whatever, because I just think like the kids didn't ask to be here, and we have to sacrifice as parents and adults our lives to make sure our kids are provided with the things they need and stuff. So social media parenting is just simply like, those who really know you, they know that you're not handling your business. But when you post pictures and act like you are and things like that offends the other parent or people that know of the situation. So it's a thing where I'm just gonna call people. I don't want to be. I hate when I say call people out, but don't front. Mother's Day and is in the month of May, and Father's Day in the month of June. Do something for you. Actually, do something for your kids. If you're not, this is your wake up call. Do something for you. Don't post pictures like you're doing things and you're really not. It's that social media parent, man. That's not cool. Because I know some people who act like they're doing this and then they're not. Because I know enough people around them to know that they're not handling. Now, there's two sides to every story, but so I'm not wanting to sit there and gossip about understanding. But when you know a person or of a person over a certain kind, I see myself, my actual friends, I try to distance myself from anybody who not handling their business on that level. But, I feel like this is another topic we could talk about another day. But yes, man, chill on that. Just that social media appearing, man, that's not cool because the real people know the truth of what's going on. But anyway, that was kind of heavy for a Friday, but it is Friday, April 17th, 2020, episode 170. Weekend is coming, so you can attack your goals, and y'all have a great day.